It's Sunday night USL soccer from Statesboro, Georgia, as we hit the final group stage match of USL League One's inaugural Jägermeister Cup. South Georgia Tormenta FC and One Knoxville SC set to wrap things up tonight. Josh Lill with you this evening, bringing you all the action on ESPN+. And with this being the final match in group play, Tormenta and One Knox control their own destinies. However, Tormenta has been eliminated from winning Group 1 as Charlotte beat Greenville to win the group. Turning it over to One Knoxville, they also control their destiny tonight as well. They've been eliminated from winning their group as Forward Madison went on a tear to win Group number 2. Should be noted, Northern Colorado earned home field advantage in Group 3. So if Tormenta could score 9 goals, or One Knox would score 10 goals, that's what they would need to surpass Omaha to get the 4th wild card spot based on goals scored. Now, Tormenta is the only winless team in Jägermeister Cup. The reason for that is they have struggled to close out halves. When I spoke with head coach Ian Cameron, he mentioned we have not played good in those final parts. It's a conversation that we've had. We're making the tweaks like improving possession, and it's worked over the past couple games. In 4 out of their 7 cup games this year, they have won possession. And it's pivotal tonight that this be the 3rd game in the row they win possession in the Jägermeister Cup. And with One Knox, 7 goals in just 7 games in cup play this year. Now, they've had struggles on set pieces. It's a big reason. They've conceded and scored 2 goals each in cup play on set pieces. And head coach Ilya Illich mentioned, the more time I'm in the league, I see how valuable it is on both sides of the ball. We conceded from a set piece last week. We need to be better. And in his 3rd match, it's like a free 90 minutes for head coach Ilya Illich. Named the interim a few weeks ago, he said we need to approach this game just like any other match if we want to continue and try to score more goals. We'd be crazy to change a lot, as One Knox has drawn a result in their last 8 matches in all competition. One Knox owns the season series with a pair of back-to-back 1-0 wins. South Georgia is eager for their first win in Jägermeister Cup play, and the home fans would love a little Sunday surprise. Starters and kickoff for final group match of Jägermeister Cup coming up next.
I need to try it first.
Are you suffering from hip or knee pain? Don't let the pain hold you back. The region's most experienced robotic joint replacement team at Optum Health System offers an individually tailored approach that is more precise and creates smaller incisions. For you, that can mean a faster recovery with less pain. Your comeback starts here. Call today to find out if robotic-assisted joint replacement is right for you.
The Clubhouse in Statesboro, Southeast Georgia's best place to play. The Clubhouse in Statesboro, where fun is done.
Hi, I'm Michelle Smith-Lang from Kids World Learning Center here in Statesboro, Georgia. Let us take care of all of your child care needs here at Kids World Learning Center, from your infants all the way to your after-schoolers. We also have a summer camp and holiday camp for those older children, and we have our brand new bus for our field trips, for the children to have fun and to learn and to explore new things all around our beautiful county. Thank you for trusting us with your most prized possessions.
At Savannah Hilton Head International, you can choose from 11 different airlines, including Southwest Airlines, Breeze Airways, and Avelo Airlines. With up to 70 daily nonstop departures and over 30 nonstop destinations, Savannah Hilton Head International gives you more choices for a travel plan that fits your needs. Savannah Hilton Head International. Visit flysav.com.
Jägermeister is proud to be the presenting sponsor of the inaugural USL Jägermeister Cup. Take a shot at glory and celebrate the magic of this exciting new tournament all year long. Please drink responsibly. Tormenta Stadium is the site for this evening's matchup. One Knox eager to head into the final stretch of regular season play with a win here tonight. Tormenta desperate for their first win in cup play. Curtis Thorne and Jake Dangler, the only two players on the roster from the 2022 USL One title team, get the start on the back line. Thorne gets his first start back in a Tormenta kit. Aaron Walker gets his second start in the midfield. Sebastian Vivas is not starting up top. And it's a different look for Knoxville as well. Johan Garibay getting the start in net, the designated Jägermeister Cup keeper. DJ Benton and Sean O'Hearn return to the starting back line. And it's a big day for Jessen van der Pluim, making his first appearance since May 17th in a league match versus Central Valley. Kempis Tequila and Stavros Zarakostas start the night on the bench. And kickoff is just moments away. The third and final time these two teams will tango. Tormenta in their blue uniforms with white letters and numbers. Knoxville in their white uniforms with orange letters and numbers. Tormenta set to take the kickoff. They'll go left to right. Knoxville will go right to left. Ilya Illich at the helm for One Knox. Ian Cameron leading the Tormenta side. 85 degrees in Statesboro on a nice summer evening. Here on September 1st as fall is approaching. The wind is blowing 7 miles an hour to the northwest. Whistle blows and we are underway from Tormenta Stadium in Statesboro, Georgia. Josh Lill with you, taking you through the final group stage match in the Jägermeister Cup. Officials this evening, Fevzi Demirhan is the head referee, Juan Pablo Casas and Josh Lampkins are the assistant referees, and the fourth official, Alexander Zelyaskov. Again, different looks for both of these teams, especially up front. No Sebastian Vivas, like we mentioned, for Tormenta. Starting the night on the bench, Kempis Tequila and Stavros Zarakostas, who've combined for 12 goals in all competition this year, not in the starting lineup. And Ilya Illich, in just his third game as head coach, interim head coach per se, a record of 1-0-1 like you saw in the pregame. And he mentioned in these few weeks he feels like the emotions went down after the initial start. He feels more comfortable. The boys trust him more with decision making. Bit of a mistouch there from Wenner. Loses it momentarily. Outrunning his One Knox. Rodolfo Castro with a chance. Jake Dangler defending, entering the box. 3-on-1 opportunity. Great defense by Dangler. And Castro working quickly, but not able to get by the experienced defender and Dangler. 2022 USL One champion and the captain this evening for South Georgia. Again, this match taking place at Optum Sports Medicine Field. Opened back on October 2nd of 2022. Its capacity can fill about 5,300. And if Tormenta uses their remaining games to get in a playoff spot in USL League One, you can imagine those 5,300 seats will be filled. So right there, Niall Watson in the middle, leading the press. There's Johan Garibay. Sends that one into the bleachers. Nice catch by that fan up there. Just a few minutes in, both teams still attempting to feel each other out. Again, a pair of 1-0 wins for One Knox between these two teams this year. Last match coming on July 5th. Tormenta held One Knox without a shot for the first 53 minutes. Ilya Illich's crew hoping to not repeat that stat tonight. Kempis Tequila had the game winner in that match. Danny Fernandez, who really has an ability to play all over the pitch. You can see wearing 13. Sometimes you either see him more as a defensive midfielder. He can play center back, full back, wing back if they choose to go that way. Plenty of options with Fernandez. He now has the ball. And this is his first venture as a pro. Back to Garibay. who was named the Jägermeister Cup starter over Sean Lewis back earlier in the season when he had a clean sheet against Lexington. It's been something where he's just been a great locker room leader, accepted that his chances will come. He's earned the opportunity. Jay not able to corral the ball there. Fed in, Benton defending. DJ Benton, who started at left back and right back several times earlier this year. Back in that same spot. Jordan Skelton playing a big role tonight as one of the center backs. Very experienced, wearing that captain's band. First teamer last year in 2023 USL League One. Richard Ballard up to Ajay. Ballard goes down, a little shaken, and he draws a free kick. Ballard, the Louisville native, at 30 years old, has only seen the pitch now for the 14th time this year. The coaching staff just raves about his ability in 1v1 situations. We'll see if he can get some touches in that area tonight. Cross into the box. Way out in yonder, throw in for Tormenta. So Tormenta side coming in with a set record of 7-11-9 this year. 4-7-5 in league play. 8th in the standings. They're in a spot to make the playoffs, but again, winless in the cup. Looking to gain some momentum over the final just under 2 months in the regular season. They're going to need every ounce of confidence that they can get. Drew Romig currently with the ball in net between the sticks for Tormenta this evening. Came over from Memphis 901 in the USL Championship, I should say. Gia Calixtro. There's a pinballing that one off of Curtis Thorne. Ballard. Nice cut pass to Ajay between two defenders. Let that one loose, takes a deflection, and it's a corner kick for one Knox. So just 6 minutes into the match, Knox seems to be pretty organized, creating consistent chances. Kingsford Ajay there, formerly of Tormenta, but he's actually, funny enough, missed the championship year by 1 year, but still won a USL 2 title the year prior to Tormenta's 22 title with Des Moines. Ajay, you'll see with the ball a lot, especially around the edge of the box. Coaches rave about his infectious character, desire to train, his positivity on the pitch and on the ball. Here's the corner. Nice background noise there as it's entered and settled back. Angelo Kelly dropping back on the back line until Jordan Skelton and Fernandez can come back. Sean O'Hearn takes an awkward fall. On the counter, here's Steedman. Working near the edge of the box. Good creation. A nice corral on the ground by Garibay. Solid stuff there from Mason Tunbridge, making his 6th start in cup play. Great technical ability, Ian Cameron said. Just someone that makes those good passes, brings that scoring ability and threat like you just saw. Cameron, head coach for Tormenta in his 4th full year. 48 wins, just a couple away from 50. Again, was the head coach of that 2022 title team. Like Ilya Illich, just the 2nd head coach, and a missed chance there by Rodolfo Castro. A great opportunity, matter of inches away from that left stick. Drew Romig, just 8 goals allowed in cup play. Played with Tormenta FC2 and USL League 2 as well 3 years ago. It's been a bit of a goalkeeping battle between him and Ford Parker. Romig has proved to be resilient. damn reliable over the latter half of the season. You can see number 6 in white there, Jessen Vanderploem, making his first appearance since mid-May. Coach Ilya Illich mentioned that he was practicing this past week, and it would just be a matter of time until we saw the 25-year-old Netherlands international. One Knox, a patient team, not afraid to rush into things, and they will reset. Romig with the ball to his right side. Dangler. Stretch, back to Dangler. Watson gathering near the ball. Tormenta love to get close to the ball. They don't want to make passes harder than they have to be. Is it an onside run for Watson? Flag stays down. Nice poke by Danny Fernandez. Well timed to run there by Niall Watson. Fernandez again. Graduated from Lenore Rhine. Fearless and driven is what he is described by. It makes sense with all the different positions he plays. Watson playing a little around the world, spinning around, stretch, crossing in toward the back post. Header up by Sean O'Hearn. That one finds the seats. There's Curtis Thorne again. Spent 3 years with Tormenta, 2020 to 2022. Ended up playing with Miami FC over the past year. And in their last match, when he was brought in as a sub for the final 28 minutes of their match versus Northern Colorado, he received a thunderous ovation. Stretch, crossing in. Intended target not found. Settled down by Ballard right in the center circle. Ajay chasing. A little too far ahead. You can see the reaction there. Kingsford felt he had a good run. The Ghana international. One of the hardest workers on this team. We mentioned this already, but he is a huge threat around the box. Loves to take touches and circulate the ball in close range. Knoxville looking to draw a result this time out. 1-1 draw back on August 23rd against Spokane in league play. Looking to get out early and ahead. Ballard goes flying in the air, acrobatic if you will. I think we thought Ballard might have taken flight. Nonetheless, we play on. Header to the near side. Nice keep by Watson. Great footwork. Cross pitch pass over to Preston Kilwine. His second year with Tormenta. Side. Bit of a pivot. Watson working to his left. Had that one poked away by Kelly. Ballard back to Kelly. Now able to feed it up the pitch to Castro. Stoppage here. There's Angelo Kelly. Got a strong start to the season. Player of the month in March. A yellow card. Sean, we'll get that confirmed on who it was.
In the 13th minute of play, yellow card issued to Tormenta FC, number 4, Curtis Thorne.
Curtis Thorne. So the first yellow card has been issued. Vanderploem. Back out to Skelton. Oddly enough, was the third ever One Knox player to attempt 80 or more passes in a league match. He did that in their draw to Spokane. There's no doubt when you see the attack build for the away side that Jordan Skelton will be at the start of that. Nice touch there from Benton, poaching that ball free. In the attacking half is Knox. Pardon me earlier. It's Spangler shown a yellow for stopping a promising attack. Across the box. Aggressive play there from O'Hearn, who had a one-of-a-kind goal against Chattanooga earlier in the Jägermeister Cup. At home in the 80th minute. Knox ended up winning that match in penalty kicks. Wonder if Sean O'Hearn is going to have a chance like that tonight. Middle. Set back. Tormenta taking their time building. Spangler. Floated and into the hands of Gary Bay. Garibay, again, a huge leader, as well as that guy, Curtis Thorne, who head coach Ian Cameron spoke very highly of. He said the boys look up to him. With the younger generation, he mentioned there's not as many vocal leaders, but Curtis Thorne is a vocal leader. He has the important conversations with his teammates, and most importantly, he builds relationships. It's more than just soccer. It's family. I mentioned even though Tormenta's had a lack of wins in all competitions, said the leadership is strong. The guys are enjoying football, and that's what it's about at the end of the day. Ajay attempting to put pressure. Spent time at Dayton University. Knox trying to pick up their 12th win in all competitions this year. Record of 11-7-5. Again, just the third game that Ilya Illich has been the head coach. Gio Calixtro, the Oregon native, formerly of FC Tucson, set to take the corner. The youngest player in Tier 2 U.S. soccer history to record a brace at 18 years old, lifts the ball up. And more thunderous noises from Tormenta Stadium. Another corner kick. Deflected off of a Tormenta player. So just a redo on the other side. And if you're a One Knox fan, there's one big change tonight. Sievert Haugli not starting for the first time this year. Appeared in all 23 matches leading up to this match. See Daniel Steedman there, trying to stand out amongst the crowd, the edge of the 6-yard box. Wants to be the first to deflect. Calixtro's serve, if possible. Tie in the air. Header toward the net. It's in! One Knox strikes in the 18th minute. And Ilya Illich has preached getting off to a hard start. And Jordan Skelton, the captain, picks up his second goal this year. How about that, One Knox fans? Your captain got you on the board. And a beautiful serve in here by Calixtro. I don't know if you can place that ball better than Jordan Skelton did. Right part of his head. Put the ball where Roman could not even get to it. Second goal this year in all competitions for Skelton. And that's Calixtro's second assist in all competition this year. Always makes a match interesting when the first scorer is a center back. But that is what Ilya Illich, talked about in the pregame. We mentioned his quote. He wants to improve on set pieces, use the height of his players. Skelton stands 6'4". I mean, that's exactly picturesque to the improvements that Illich wants to make as the interim head coach. Looking to help Tormenta respond. Nice step in. Up to Castro. Calixtro's defense started that play. Already has one assist tonight. Into the box. Shot. Oh, near deflection for Kingsford Adjay. You can see his reaction inside the net. It's usually not how you want it to go. You want the ball in the net, not the player. Calixtro with great creation. Just a little too much hot sauce on that ball for the Ghana international. But that's the running threat that Adjay brings to the table. Romig, 2 shutouts this year for the Tormenta keeper, but none USL One this year. That streak is going to continue. On Kilwine. Again finds the feet of one Knox. There's one thing about this visiting side is if they're not scoring goals, they're controlling possession. And what a lethal team they are when they control possession and can score. Tormenta in a bit of a 4-2-2-2. They love to create a box up top. Bit of a high 3 now. Watson, Tunbridge, and Walker. A tendency that Ian Cameron's crew loves to play by is you'll see them play off, but the second that ball hits the center line, they crash, unless they feel Knox has taken too much time. Winner up on the far left side. And Ian Cameron noted that what is happening exactly right now, the pace of play, it would be trouble. He noted Knoxville is a stubborn team. They love to control the pace. And it can be tough. Very defensive oriented. But a smart attacking team, Cameron says. He knows they're going to be aggressive, physical. It's important that Tormenta finds the net. Just 2 shots on target combined in the previous 2 matches against one Knox. Following the center circle, goes the way of one Knox. Down is Jordan Skelton, the captain and the lone goal scorer up to this point this evening. Again, no Sebastian Vivas in the starting lineup for Ian Cameron. It's a big piece. He's a guy that scored 11 goals and 2 assists in all competition. The right side, circulating. Skelton goes between the top line of defense. Turnover. Kelly not able to pry that one free. Nice sliding challenge by Jordan Skelton. We play on Spangler's down. Ballard running. Stretching the defense out. Here's Calixtro. Entering the box. He's dangerous here. Service in on the ground. No good. Curtis Thorne. There to find Steedman. Steedman. Back to Thorne. Former member of Fulham's Academy in England. Gives that one right back to Jordan Skelton and company. Gary Bay back there. 3 shutouts in league play, tied for first in the Jägermeister Cup. Turnover. Floater. Does it have a chance? Oh, it just misses the net. Niall Watson creating in one of the odder moments tonight. Catches John Garibay on the deflection. Feeds that one right over to his teammate. And a great opportunity for Mason Tunbridge. Almost a lackadaisical event by Knoxville. Fevzi Demirhan, the head official, keeping everybody calm. Don't miss a moment of the Ibises in action in 2025. Tormenta FC season tickets are available now. With your season pass, you'll enjoy exclusive benefits, including priority seating, special events, and access to unique luxury matchday experiences and perks. Whether you're a diehard fan or a newcomer to the game, there's no better way to support the beautiful game than by becoming a part of the Tormenta family. Hurry, season tickets are selling fast. Head to www.tormenta.fc.com/tormenta-fc-season-tickets or email ticketing@tormentafc.com to grab yours today. Aggressive movement here from Knox. Trying to break down the 4 phases of this Tormenta defense. Fisher turns that over to Austin Wenner, 23-year-old. Collects it. Tunbridge. Quick touch. Back to Tunbridge. Trying to go through the legs and Meg Ballard. He says otherwise. Benton. Again, if you're a One Knox fan, just great to see Vanderplume getting touches, being on the field there wearing 6. Angelo Kelly. Second team All-League last year. March Player of the Month this year. Slowed down since the start of the season. Crossed by Benton. Deflected by Dangler. Back to Kelly. Wenner swarming. Fernandez calling for a reset. Just 7 goals allowed by One Knox this year. And just 12 by Tormenta in the tournament. Oh, that's not good. Richard Ballard. We have a bit of a scuffle on the pitch in the 28th minute. Ballard went down. We have a little bit of a controversy. That's Preston Kilwine, who shoved Ballard while he was on the ground. Noting that he felt that there was unnecessary contact, letting head official Fevzi Demirhan know his thoughts. It'll be interesting to see what goes on. Yellow card shown to each side.
In the 28th minute of play, yellow cards issued to Tormenta FC number 23, Preston Kilwine, and One Knox SC number 17, Richard Ballard.
So Richard Ballard and Preston Kilwine both shown yellow cards. Here in the 29th minute. There's Ian Cameron talking to his squad. You can bet there's a little bit of frustration with Preston Kilwine, excuse me, the rest of the team. So here's Fernandez. Crosses it. Ballard gets the touch, dragged down by Kilwine, and it's that extra tug by Richard Ballard that ends up drawing him his card. And no doubt by Preston Kilwine, not only tugging Ballard down, but that extra shove while the Louisville native was on the ground. Those are grounds for bookings on both sides. Again, as we near the half-hour mark, 1-0 is the score. Jordan Skelton with the lone goal for Knox. Here's another look. Danny Fernandez. Richard Ballard goes down, and it's right there, reaching for Preston Kilwine. The push, Kilwine's extra shove. Everybody wants a piece of the action, I guess. Plenty of talking going on. Head official Fevzi Demirhan trying to get everything situated right now. There's Captain Jake Dangler making sure no other extracurricular activities take place. And a beautiful southern Georgia night, 83 degrees. Wind still 7 miles an hour. Preston Kilwine, his mind might have been moving 100 miles an hour, along with Richard Ballard when they got a little too aggressive. Nothing wrong with extra efforts. There's Ballard. Making his third appearance in cup play. Clickster, who's turning into a really nice playmaking piece that could either start, play on the bench farther into the season. Nice deflection. And Romig probably didn't expect that one to be as challenging as it was. It looked routine. Anytime a keeper sees a deflection, it's always a little tougher than it looks. Dangler on a one-year deal this season with Tormenta, in his third year with the team, providing much experience back there. Dangler does have the ball right now, member of Team of the Round for round number 7 in the Jägermeister Cup. Heavy touch by Watson, good control. Threading the needle, triangle passing. Taken away, Angelo Kelly. Rodolfo Castro back to Kelly, has Adjay running to his left, and 2 trailing defenders. You have to love the aggressiveness from Kelly, trying to get between 4 defenders. It finds Ballard, shot, save made by Romig. Romig says no way to Richard Ballard. It keeps his team within 1. Taking a look at the previous look. Credit to Kelly, nice sliding and challenge from behind by Jake Dangler. That ball takes a 1 Knox bounce. Richard Ballard, oh so close to finishing that ball. Gio Calixto taking his time, heading over to take the corner kick. Scoreless affair right now. Knox looking for their 12th shutout in all competitions this year. Service. This is the head of Jordan Skelton. And he gives a nice thumbs up there for Gio Calixto and earns a high 5. Ball placement great, but just to the backside of Skelton. Castro leading the charge. High press here from Ilya Illich's guys. Ajay, face of stretch. Nice pass. Turning, facing, save made by Romig. And a rocket off of a spin move by Rodolfo Castro. I don't know if anyone thought that was going to get through the defense. But where there's a will, there's a way. Castro found an attempt. Inaccurate flick by Ballard. That's back up with South Georgia. It hasn't been easy for Tormenta this year. You lose Nick Akoto to the record-breaking transfer in EFL League One to Burton Albion. The ball stays with Tormenta. Guys like Callum Stretch, Curtis Thorne, they might not possess the exact same attacking output as Akoto, but they have great qualities that allow Tormenta to work on their possession. Especially Curtis Thorne, who is described as a possession-based back. Really can help control the pace on offense. So they are making their way. Speaking of Stretch, to the back of the net. Header by Wenner. Heads into the dust behind the banners. Wenner found himself on a good run to the back post, but just under that curling cross by Stretch. Here's a look at the previous save by Romig. Look at that, Castro, spin cycle, puts that on net, challenging Romig early on. About 10 minutes away from the conclusion of the first half, pending stoppage time. Nice escape by DJ Benton. Pressing and forcing the near side is Tormenta. Vanderplume and Benton step, both missed the ball. It allows for a good transition here from Mason Tunbridge. Third in assists in the Jägermeister Cup, cannot find Niall Watson deep in their own attacking half. And it's a goal kick. 4-1 Knox. Tormenta looking to avenge their draw versus Northern Colorado. They saved it in the seventh minute of stoppage time, courtesy of Pedro Fonseca. It's a team that has come back. In league play this year, they've won 6 points from losing positions. They're in a spot to do so tonight. Obviously a different stat category with this being the Jägermeister Cup, but nonetheless, this is a team that has what it takes to make adjustments, find the weaknesses of the opponent, and capitalize. Nice through ball on the end line. Attempt for Thorne. Here's Curtis Thorne battling with Sean O'Hearn. O'Hearn helped lead Georgetown in their 2019 National Championship. Last team he appeared for prior to 1 Knox was New England Revolution 2. Pressing high is Watson. Stepping up is Thorne. Spangler attempting to keep that ball away from a dangerous Rodolfo Castro. Does so, and they can reset. We talked about at the start of the match, the fact that there's little to no stakes unless Tormenta wants to score 9 goals this evening to make that wild card spot. But Ian Cameron noted, we're going to approach this like it's another league game. This is a group that's huffing and puffing. In league play, they have a goal differential of 0, so he feels like they should be a 500 team. They want to escape being a 500 team. It's like, we're not blowing anybody out. That one sails way over the net, but they're not blowing opponents out. He emphasizes, along with his captain, Jake Dangler, they can't take this matchup lightly. Dangler not taking anything lightly. rather taking a heavy shot. Not afraid to let loose deep in their attacking half. Castro back to Ballard. Castro, nice side touch. Just didn't have enough juice on it. Ajay evades Watson. Patient play here, but working with pace. Heavy shot by Vanderbloom. Blocked by Steedman. Runner back to Spangler. Romig resets from the back. Threatening is Tormenta. Aaron Walker. This is where they love to have Callum stretch. Crossing. And finds the chest of Jordan Skelton, followed by the arms of Gary Bay. Again, a cup leading 3 shutouts. 4 in all competition this year. His other one came in the first round of the US Open Cup in a 2-0 win over Asheville City SC. California native provides stability between the sticks, I should say, and a solid backup for Sean Lewis. Just past the 40-minute mark. And Josh Lill with you this evening on ESPN+. Final match of the Jägermeister Cup. Kenny Fernandez back to Gary Bay. Both these teams control their own destiny. Knox would need 10 goals. Tormenta would need 9 in the back of the net to surpass Omaha for that 4th wildcard spot. Otherwise, as it stands, Northern Colorado, Madison, Charlotte, and Union Omaha will advance to the knockout round. Benton looking to help add another goal. Nice center. Castro lets one rip. Heads up to the fans behind the net. Castro, San Jose State alum. Spent time with San Jose Earthquakes too in MLS Next Pro, now the Town FC. Castro has that ability, like Kingsford Ajay, to take opportunities on net, even when they aren't clear opportunities. It's all about that self-creation. Same goes for that man, Gio Calixto, on the passing side of things. Pride free, finds Ballard. Ajay with 2 defenders. Decides to split. Ballard. And lets that one rip to the far side, aiming for that top right corner of the goal. Nearly had a chance for his first goal on the year. Pedro Fonseca been quiet tonight. Tormenta, here's Watson into the box. Well-timed run. Puts the skates on Kelly. Sent Angelo flying there. To the box stretch. Tunbridge. DJ Benton goes down. Collided with a Tormenta player there. We'll take another look. So stretch. Yeah, so Benton went down at the cost of Mason Tunbridge, trying to move the ball closer to the net. So free kick opportunity in the dying moments here of the first half. Sajmir Spangler, someone who's great on the ball, always about winning the ball back on defense. But another member of the Ibises this evening that Knoxville has just limited. Yellow card issued to Callum Stretch.
In the 45th minute of play,
Yes,
yellow card
Gio
issued to
Glickstrap.
Tormenta FC number 6, Callum Stretch.
Spangler heavily defending. Glickstrap ends up on the turf. Walker. Steedman. Kilwine around to Dangler. Closing in on that near sideline is Knox. Tormenta desperate to play through the middle of the field. Works there. Tunbridge up to Spangler. Great job to meet Spangler at the ball. Fly ball, deep past the end line and gone. So 4 minutes of stoppage time here in the first half.
A minimum of 4 minutes of added time to the first half.
Obviously that could change pending Fevzi Demirhan's approval. Again, Knoxville just looking to get reps as a team under Ilya Illich tonight. Hoping that any success they have can help them make their first playoffs in League One, in just their second season in the league. Tormenta also looking to make the league playoffs for the first time since their title season. The only year in their USL League One history that they have made the playoffs. Spangler. Thorne. Pushing very high. You've seen it mostly with Callum Stretch. Thorne getting some action to play make. Opportunity denied into the box. Dangler keeps the attack alive. Callum Stretch against DJ Benton. Benton does a good job of shielding the right fullback for Tormenta. There's Benton. 28 appearances. The USL League One champs, North Carolina FC last year. Coach is calling for a foul. Richard Ballard out running. Knox on the counter. Looking to add one more right before the break. Ajay. Near side. And it's a goal kick for Drew Romig. You can see the confusion by Ajay. Thought there was a deflection. Anxious for a corner kick. Romig going quickly. Understanding with the 4 minutes of stoppage time. So many chances for one more attack. Knoxville taking their time. Just like practice. A little back and forth between Castro and Kelly. Vanderploom to Benton. This to Vanderploom. Reset here from Romig. Likely one last attack for the Ibises. to pick the right moment. Trying to find the right spot, make the right move. Watson into the box, headed away. Fernandez. Daje. You can see the players all watching the head official, waiting that final whistle. If you are going to have one last attack, really Illich's team, you might as well make it worth the while. Take your time. Quick touch. Spangler. Final moments of the half. And there is the whistle. Your score at half. 1-0. One Knox leads South Georgia Tormenta FC in the final Jägermeister Cup group stage match. It was an exhilarating start. Richard Ballard, the captain for One Knox, with the lone goal. You can see the emotions. There's been yellow cards tonight. Richard Ballard gotten a little bit of a tussle with Preston Kilwine. Been plenty of good chances. Both teams looking to gain something from this 90 minutes to help just gain experience for the final set of league games. 1-0 is your score at half. We'll be back with Jägermeister Cup highlights.
Do you still know how to fix one of these things?
Bullock man.
I'm building a team. Are you in?
I think Blue Lightning will want to come too.
You guys looking for real speed?
Hey, smart boy, when you're done fixing that, Bullet County needs your help.
I need to try it first.
The Clubhouse in Statesboro, Southeast Georgia's best place to play. The Clubhouse in Statesboro, where fun is done.
Optum Health System's commitment to you has not changed. Unmatched safety and compassionate care. Others may talk about the new normal, but at Optum Health System we've always provided high-quality, personalized care safely. If you have recently delayed your care, we want to reassure you we are prepared to care for you. Our absolute commitment to safe, high-quality, personalized care is stronger than ever. We welcome you back to Optum Health System.
Josh Lill back with you at halftime on ESPN+. One Knoxville SC leading South Georgia Tormenta FC on the road 1-0 courtesy of Jordan Skelton in the final Jägermeister Cup group stage match. Let's take a look at highlights from round 7 of the Jägermeister Cup.
Dardo conducting the ball into the box. Through the crowd, Dos Santos! It's that man again!
A chance potentially brewing for Charlotte. Luis Alvarez opening the scoring. Charlotte on the counter, a 5-star start. Greenville starting to twist the screws. And on the counter after the game's first corner. A breakthrough for Alvarez. Does McKinnon have a response? Yes, he does! A sensational strike! Greenville, we will give those to you when we have them. Correa in space. This is Dustin Correa! His first goal for Charlotte at a pivotal moment. The Jacks back in front.
Toyota Stadium stays silent. Liotti to take the lead. Calixto has to score, and he does. This year could grab the all-important extra point, and does.
An offensive opportunity. Here's Mason Tunbridge. Tried to slide that one through for Vivas. Rebound, scores! 5.5 minutes in, Niall Watson gets the 1-0 advantage for Tormenta. Teams across the country will begin playing August 17th. As that one comes in front, and Suko ties this game at 1. Ryan Sierakowski comes up and wins it. Sierakowski snaps the 4-game losing streak for Richmond. And Tormenta come back home with no wins in their last 3.
Still Malongo, the back heel. Toward goal, Coutinho! And stepped in! For the first time. Puts it across, little half volley, still up for grabs. Jerez is down, punched away. Fired towards goal again, and finally breaking through. Try again. Boyce! The Flamingos stretch to the...
And in Spokane, it's currently 72 degrees. Perfect summer temperatures. Cross into the box! And Bruno Rendon, just seconds into entering the match, strikes first for Northern Colorado. Crossers at that left back spot. He will be replaced by Ish Jump. Luis Heel with a chance. Shot! Heel answers! Luis Heel. Right, fakes left. On that end line. Flick from behind. Wow, a one-of-a-kind strike from Noah Powder. The ball. Bit of crisscross action. Left-footed shot. Lodge takes him down in the box. The whistle and the strike. Scores! Round 7 of the Jägermeister Cup did not disappoint. League-wide news, upcoming schedules, and highlights next.
Dad, come watch us hit this ugly piñata. Dad!
When Hornets show up, so do we. Terminix it.
This is the beginning. This is a first practice, a first video session, a first pregame talk. This is a first ticket, a first scarf raise, a first kickoff. This is a tapestry of clubs and players and communities inspired by those who blaze the trail for women's sports, ready to inspire the next generation. We are the USL Super League. We're part of a movement, and this is our moment.
The best nights start with Jägermeister. Made with 56 botanicals. Always served ice cold.
Take a miracle to come back from this. Heartbreaking end to the season. But what's this?
For the moments when anticipation
Clock's counting down. 5 seconds. 3, 2.
becomes celebration. Jägermeister. Meister the moment.
Go right up through the middle. A shot. Wow!
Long range shot from Nordy. Stopped, and that one trickles in.
mosquitoes show up? So do we.
Hi, I'm Michelle Smith-Lang from Kids World Learning Center here in Statesboro, Georgia. Let us take care of all of your child care needs here at Kids World Learning Center, from your infants all the way to your after-schoolers. We also have a summer camp and holiday camp for those older children. And we have our brand new bus for our field trips, for the children to have fun and to learn and to explore new things all around our beautiful county. Thank you for trusting us with your most prized possessions.
Welcome back to the broadcast. 1-0 your score at halftime. 1 Knox leading South Georgia Tormenta FC in the final match of the Jägermeister Cup. Plenty of news surrounding the league this week. First off, a shot at glory. USL Jägermeister Cup semis. It'll be decided by the weekend, and the semifinals will begin on September 11th. And then big news, a new coach up in NY. Former Charlotte Independence assistant coach Dave Carton has been named Westchester SC's first head coach. And then the USL making their presence in the US Open Cup. Indy 11 fell 2-0 to Sporting KC on Tuesday in their first Open Cup semifinals in club history. Let's take a look at goal of the round.
Boyce! That is a dazzler! Devin Boyce, that'll do.
Recent scores from around round number 8, Richmond took down Spokane Velocity, and Forward Madison defeated Union Omaha in penalty kicks. Charlotte Independence goes on the road, defeating Greenville to win group number 1. Northern Colorado Hailstorm defeats Central Valley on the road to have home field advantage in the knockout rounds. And then Chattanooga, it took 10 rounds of penalties, but they beat Lexington on the road. Nothing short of exciting in round number 8. This is the last match of the round. Just 45 minutes to go until we'll have our answers for who will be playing in the knockout stage of the Jägermeister Cup. 1 Knox, South Georgia Tormenta FC. Second half action soon to begin.
Are you suffering from hip or knee pain? Don't let the pain hold you back. The region's most experienced robotic joint replacement team at Optum Health System offers an individually tailored approach that is more precise and creates smaller incisions. For you, that can mean a faster recovery with less pain. Your comeback starts here. Call today to find out if robotic-assisted joint replacement is right for you.
Your mission, should you choose to accept it, will be to save Bullock County from slow internet. To do so, you must recruit an exceptional tech team. They must be fast, reliable, and absolutely fearless. Time is of the essence. Bullock's internet is dependent on your success.
I need to try it first.
At Savannah Hilton Head International, you can choose from 11 different airlines, including Southwest Airlines, Breeze Airways, and Avelo Airlines. With up to 70 daily nonstop departures and over 30 nonstop destinations, Savannah Hilton Head International gives you more choices for a travel plan that fits your needs. Savannah Hilton Head International. Visit flysav.com.
The Clubhouse in Statesboro, Southeast Georgia's best place to play. The Clubhouse in Statesboro, where fun is done.
Jägermeister is proud to be the presenting sponsor of the inaugural USL Jägermeister Cup. Take a shot at glory and celebrate the magic of this exciting new tournament all year long. Please drink responsibly. Taking a look at highlights from the match this evening. Serve if possible. And it was a goal there for Jordan Skelton, a header off the corner, his second this year, off a beautiful feed from a corner by Gio Calixto. Then Johan Garibay 4-1 Knox under pressure. Mason Tunbridge collects and nearly makes one Knox pay for leaving the net. And then a little confrontation here. Richard Ballard and Preston Kilwine had a little bit of a scuffle. Both players ended up receiving yellow cards for the confrontation. Then late in the half, one last chance, Richard Ballard turning, facing, forcing Romake to make a diving stop. Rodolfo Castro, when no room could be found, created a shot. Callum Stretch's cross off the chest of Jordan Skelton landed in the chest of the keeper. So 1-0 the score. One Knox going left to right, Tormenta going right to left. And we're underway. Just 45 minutes left in group play of the Jägermeister Cup. Josh Lill with you this evening, bringing you all the action on ESPN+. Romig. A little too heavy for Jackson Corey, who checks in for Tormenta. Sebastian Vivas, the star forward for South Georgia, in up with Niall Watson. Vivas, a great two-way player. Has that strong ability to put pressure on the back line. Stepping, a nice fake from O'Hearn in the face of Vivas. You can see too high for Tormenta. Kept him by Calixto. Corey just tugging at his jersey momentarily. Gets by him and Steedman. Calixto taken down by Steedman from behind. Calixto is down. Steedman with an aggressive sliding challenge from behind, and he heads to the books.
In the 47th minute of play, yellow card issued to Tormenta FC number 8.
So just 2 minutes into the half. Steedman has a yellow to his name. Again, coming from behind after Calixto beat Jackson Corey. And you understand the approach from Steedman, right? Gio has shown the ability to play make tonight. Has really placed some great passes inside the box. Probably the best creator tonight. It's almost tactical. You have to do anything to stop a guy like that. Free kick from deep. That went off the side of the foot of a one Knox player. Vivas settles it down. Spangler and Austin Wenner check out. Vivas in for Wenner up top. And Jackson Corey slotting in for Spangler in the midfield. Here's Danny Fernandez. Skelton likes his look up the middle. Thanks for that, Jay. Something Knox has not been afraid to do is pass between defenders. Pretty much fearless in terms of their attack in the middle of the field or going toward the touchlines. It's a versatile attack. O'Hearn attempting to create space on that near side. Kelly can't decide which way to go. Credit to the defense. Service in, headed back. Watson. Nice touch there to Tunbridge. Loses it, and Benton chases. Fernandez taking time. You see Vivas how high he is. By playing that high, that forces your defensive formation to move up the pitch. Allows Vivas to make quick runs on the counter if needed. Get out in space. Defender always has to be on him as well. Can't leave him alone. By placing up there, One Knox has to commit a player to Vivas. O'Hearn trying to pick his path to throw that ball. Soft touch by Calixto. Finds Aaron Walker. Jackson Corey. On to Daniel Steedman. And here's Steedman, former All-ACC freshman team at the University of Virginia. Vivas with a hefty cross, intended for stretch. Again, loves that spot to allow his teammates to run back post and cross the ball. Left-footed feed, doesn't reach the halfway point of the 18. Castro up to Kelly. Opting to work inside. Prancing around, trying to find somebody. And it's right back at the feet of Tormenta. Just one shot on target for the Ibises this evening compared to Knoxville's 3. Just 4 touches inside Knoxville's box. Floated in, headed up by O'Hearn. And a present for that security guard.
All right, Tormenta Nation, that's our first
corner kick.
Make some noise!
Set to be taken by Tormenta. Sean O'Hearn there. Again, ability to play at either fullback spot. Strongly left-footed. But again, can play at any spot. Tormenta looking for their second chance on net. Curling back post. Popped up by Garibay. Chasing is Corey. Thought it went off of Kelly, so he waited for the throw, and let's see what the official says. Much confusion right now trying to figure out what is going on, but apparently Jackson Corey just wanted his teammates to come close to the ball. I think they thought a corner kick was around the corner. Steedman, former pick in the MLS Super Draft to Austin. Nice handoff to Curtis Thorne. Back out to Preston Kilwine. Kilwine with that yellow card for taking down Richard Ballard. Pushed from behind by Kelly. Corey stays on his feet, keeps the attack alive. Tormenta team that has 6 returners this year. Hoping that those 6 returners can really have positive play on the field, both sides, the final couple of months of the season. Goal scoring hasn't been easy for the Ibises. Scoring multiple goals just once in the tournament. Inside, Corey. Crossing batted away. But it's been a struggle to find the net multiple times on a night. But oddly enough, they're a team that is second in USL League One with 25 goals, so tale of the two opposites between those two competitions for South Georgia. Steedman working horizontally. Wanted to find Tunbridge in the middle. Nothing to it. Ajay looking for Ballard out front. Knox leads the all-time series between these two clubs, 3-2. Obviously, Tormenta led coming into this year before Ilya Illich's team picked up 2 victories earlier this year. Here's Fernandez. Touchline to the middle. It's a true philosophy of One Knox, working from touchline to touchline. Want to do what they can to stretch this defense out. Again, Ian Cameron, when we spoke earlier this week, truly credited the stubbornness of One Knoxville. They'll do whatever it takes to win. They'll hold the ball for 90 minutes. They'll take their chances for 90 minutes. Obviously depends on the day, but nonetheless, a true team that rides or dies by the philosophy of do what it takes. Do whatever it takes. Ian Cameron there in the gray polo, trying to aid his team. A USL League One matchup kicks off September coverage on the CBS Sports Network. Players Shield holder Union Omaha visits newcomer Spokane Velocity FC in their first ever regular season clash, September 4th at 9 p.m. Eastern on the CBS Sports Network. And here on ESPN Plus, Josh Lill with you. One Knox trying to double their lead. Flickstro could not get around Thorne. Ballard attempting to cut off the Tormenta veteran. It ends up being a corner kick. Kempis Tequila and Stavros Zarakostas not in the starting lineup for Knox tonight. Guys like Rodolfo Castro, Richard Ballard, Gio Calixtro really holding their own, filling the shoes of those two very well. Arm up, the step. Outswinging ball, back post. Ball took some odd spin off the foot of Ajay. Another cross basically on the end line. Whoop, into the grass goes Calixtro. Down goes the sponsorship board. Tormenta with pace. Looking for a steady attack. Eager to tie this match. Tunbridge to the center. Nice ball through the defense. Thorne cross, knocked back. There's Curtis Thorne, him and his team hoping for a corner kick. They felt that ball went off of One Knox, went out past the end line. So Vivas and Watson up top, attempting to distract Gary Bay. Maybe force him to make a bad pass. Just one goal allowed. In all the Jägermeister Cup games he has appeared in. Ballard having to come down. Good play into the mid. Tormenta loves the mid block. They like to settle off until right about now, and then you'll start seeing them jump at the ball. You almost have to right now. One Knox. Putting pressure on Tormenta. Nice 1-2 touch. Ajay, save made by Romig. And sends that ball into the dust. Quick give and go here between Adjay and Castro. And a laser fired in the top left corner. Romeg sticks both of his mitts in the air and knocks that one far away. But another corner kick for Knox. This will be their 7th corner kick on the evening. If that doesn't tell you about final third entries, 32 of them this evening. And I don't know what does. Here's Calixtro. Hand up. The service. Back post. Hernandez pops it up. Romig calling for it. Ball bouncing near the net. Is it in? But the flag is up. So no goal there. Offsides flag goes up. It's goal kick for Tormenta. So for now, the Ibises come away unscathed. Looking to create some tempo. Callum Stretch. Been a valuable piece at right back since the departure of Nick Akoto. Through ball, here's Watson. Offsides flag goes up. And to say the least, the Tormenta crowd does not agree. Neither does Curtis Thorne. So another tough break for the Ibises. Gerbe, you can see there, missing the intended target. Allows Tormenta to reset. See Preston Kilwine, who just had the ball. Him and Daniel Steedman are the only 2 members of the team who have started in all 8 Jägermeister Cup matches. There is Steedman. Vivas. Oh, could they use his goal-scoring ability right now? Thorne. Vivas willing to drop. You can see him more of in the midfield. Again, a guy that can play all over. Well, Knox taking it easy on their pressure. Here's Aaron Walker. Thorne cutting inside. And Cameron loves to keep his fullbacks constantly working. Far side to Stretch. Service in, deflection just over the net. And a near own goal by one Knox.
That's a corner kick.
That would have been fatal.
Stop your feet.
Jordan Skelton right there. Nearly scored for both teams. Not something you see every day. Mason Tunbridge to take the corner. University of San Diego alum. Former second-team All-American. Lines that one on the turf. Quick touch. From the far to the near. Calixtro. Again, a reminder, final match of the Jägermeister Cup. What happens here tonight will determine the 4 teams going forward. Charlotte, Madison, and Northern Colorado moving on as the group winners. And Omaha right now, owner of that wild card spot. They've scored 16 goals. As that is what the wild card spot is determined by, goals for. So Knoxville would need 9 more to advance to the knockout stage. Get Northern Colorado earning home field advantage. Pass intended for Ballard. Not quite able to reach him. Romig and company can reset. Walker stepping down. Through the legs of Castro. Gio Calixto, pardon me. USL Championship soccer continues on the ESPN networks in September with a Western Conference matchup of teams fighting to stay in the playoff hunt. Last season's champion Phoenix Rising FC hosts FC Tulsa Friday, September 6th at 11 p.m. Eastern on ESPN2. And a member down 4-1 Knox. That's Angelo Kelly. Slow to get up. Star midfielder. 4-1 Knox took a knock there from Thorne. Caught him again. And just one of those post-collision incidents, I guess. Hope Kelly is okay. Get it started with the running into of Curtis Thorne. Kelly, who is described as bread and butter of every team, outstanding work ethic. Tavio Dalmeida makes his first appearance of the night. Daniel Steedman checks out. So Dalmeida in the midfield with Watson there on defense. Kingsford Adjei out. Stavros Zarakostas, who's just been a joy for One Knox fans, players, and coaches to watch. 2 goal contributions in 4 games, checks in for his 5th match in a white and orange uniform. Gio Calixto out, James Thomas in. James Thomas, who's had a lot of starts at fullback for Ilya Illich's side, providing defensive stability. The away side up just 1 goal.
Entering the match, number 21, Stavros Zarakostas. Forward Tormenta. Exiting the match, number 8, Daniel Steedman.
Ahead.
Number 19.
Header by Thomas, collected by Romig. Select, the official match ball supplier of the USL Championship and many elite leagues throughout Europe. Visit us.select-sport.com for the latest Select products, specials, and more. Select, the player's choice. And lone goal scorer this evening, Jordan Skelton, wearing the captain's armband, slotted in at center back. 4-1 Knox this evening. Gio Calixto picking up his 2nd assist in all competition. Deja vu is a real thing. Sometimes, by accident, things will repeat. One Knox has a chance to three-peat tonight with a trio of 1-0 wins against Tormenta this year. Right now, the Ibises with a combined 3 shots on target in these 3 matchups. Well, 2 2/3 if you count this match. Good work by Corey. Put a lot of oomph into that left-footed shot. Knoxville not taking their foot off the gas. This is a side under Ilya Illich that scored 4 goals for the first time in their team's history. They may not be showing the flashiness on offense tonight, but nonetheless, a guy like Stavros Zarakostas, you see there in 21, has truly had a profound impact in just the now 5 games that he has appeared in. Kelly, green grass ahead. Kilwine defending in front of him. Dangler takes him down, and that's a yellow card to Jake Dangler. And an ideal, more than ideal spot for a 1-Knox free kick. So Kelly's been shaken up a few times in the past 10 minutes.
Yellow card issued to Tormenta FC number 25.
So Kelly, getting by Dalmeida, was eager to challenge Kilwine, but didn't get the opportunity. Dangler took him down. Again, a great spot here. Deep in the final third for 1-Knox. All 7 of their goals have come from inside the box in Jägermeister Cup play. They have not scored from outside the 18 in this tournament. Chance to turn that tide. Not before Drew Romig collects. Now in the 71st minute. Zaracosta's heading out wide. Patrolling that near sideline. Nice cross. Dalmeida. Stretch out to Watson. Corey, the edge of the 18, puts the brakes on. Didn't like the initial look. Dalmeida, service in, nice catch. And Johan Garibay had to tiptoe, extend his arms, keep that ball from going in the net. Excellent placement, I should say, by Taviel Dalmeida. When you force the keeper to backtrack that much, you're doing something right. Castro did not like the look on the far sideline. Doesn't like the chances on the back line. Opts for a through ball up to Zaracosta. Romig has other ideas. Back to Romig. Quickly working. Now backtracking. Is South Georgia. Connor Doyle in for the Ibises. For the Thorn. We talked a little bit about it with Curtis Thorn, but Ian Cameron added Connor Doyle and Aaron Walker to the leadership conversation. Again, they always have a positive impact. Just trying to teach the guys to have fun and continue to create chances and get points.
In the 73rd minute, we have 2 more substitutions.
Substitutions here for 1-Knox.
Leaving the match, number 17, Richard Ballard. Entering the match, number 11, Frank Ross.
Frank Ross checking in for Richard Ballard up top.
Leaving the match, number 6, Jessen Vanderploem. Entering the match, number 12, Callum Johnson.
Callum Johnson, a regular starter in the midfielder, checking in for Jessen Vanderploem. Put in almost 71 minutes tonight. There's Frankie Ross. Callum Johnson in as well. Again, great to see Vanderploem back. He was absent for about 3.5 months. Ends up getting to see the pitch tonight. Now Ilya Illich understands the challenge. You're up 1-0. You have a keeper that's seeking his 4th shutout in this competition. except for Kempis Tequila, Jalen Crisler and Stuart Ritchie, as well as Sievert Haugley. You're still getting to see regular day starters in Callum Johnson, Danny Fernandez, Angelo Kelly, Stavros Arcostas in. Still showing signs of life on the attack. But Tormenta has just been stalled. 1 shot on target, just 4 shots total. Knoxville with 10 this evening, and half of those have made it to the net. Dalmeida, first offseason signing of the League One offseason this year. Miscommunication. In the 75th minute here, as we near the 76th minute, there is a hydration break for both sides. Again, the lone goal has gone to Jordan Skelton. Back in the first half, Gio Calixtro with the assist. Again, plenty of saves this evening. Drew Romig and Johan Garibay have been busy inside their own 6-yard box. Looking at this one, Richard Ballard checking behind him, lets one rip from the arc. No call there for Angelo Kelly, and Ballard steps in and fires. Great diving save made by the Virginia native. And then out of nowhere, in a spin move, Rodolfo Castro fires that between 4 defenders. I think Romig was just as shocked as I was to see that ball get through. He makes the save. And then the Tormenta keeper again, denying Kingsford Adjei. A little quick give and go with Rodolfo Castro. Certainly been tested tonight and has kept his team in the match. Because you take the Jordan Skelton goal, it was perfectly placed. Ian Cameron there, head coach of Tormenta. Just the second ever head coach of the club. Trying to will his team, inspire his team to put up one more effort in the final 15 minutes here.
In the 77th minute,
it's been a tough area for Tormenta. 2 goals conceded in the final 15 minutes
entering the match, number 5
of Jägermeister Cup matches. And another pair in the final 15 minutes of the first half. So it's these closing moments for Ian Cameron's side. But they look to improve and hold their own. Can they answer with offense? That's the big question. Throw in here for DJ Benton. Al-Sadiq Hassan in for Tormenta. Can't watch the match? Turn on Sirius XM FC 157, North America's only 24/7 source for engaging soccer talk, including USL All Access Tuesdays at 8 p.m. Eastern. Plus your live matches from the USL, MLS, Premier League, and more. All Sirius XM FC 157, the new Sirius XM app. Corey's crossed to the far side of the box. It's intended for Niall Watson. And headed away by Knox, not taking any risks.
All right, everybody, that's a corner kick.
DJ Benton has really shown his athleticism tonight. The efforts he's made to really put a halt to the Tormenta attack, as well as hoping to create in his own attacking third. Big chance for the Ibises. Mason Tunbridge to take the set piece. In swinging ball, header, save made by Garibay. An excellent executed set piece by Tormenta, but a better save made by the Knoxville keeper. And a sky-high catch there from Gary Bay. Corner kick for Tormenta, but a phenomenal chance. Great ball by Tunbridge. Looking to do so again. Another excellent placed ball, but right to the hands of the Knox keeper. Jordan Skelton giving him props for holding on to that ball. The USL Championship is on CBS Sports and ESPN platforms all season long. Catch live matches and expert analysis every day on the CBS Sports Golazo Network and ESPN+. Go to uslchampionship.com for the complete USL TV listings. Several whistle blows from head official Fesvi Demirhan. Less than 10 minutes left in regulation. Hassan. Back to Thorne. See Connor Doyle dropping in on the back line. Head coach Cameron sending everybody forward. Two Knoxville defenders surrounding. Nice cross by Hassan. And you have to give credit to guys like Callum Stretch, Mason Tunbridge, Curtis Thorne, Al-Sadiq Hassan. The crosses, they've been the perfect height. They're getting them into the right area. But it's that finishing touch that's been there here and there tonight for the Ibises. Doyle, right in front of his head coach. Corey cycles it. Dangler. You can sense the urgency among the Tormenta players. Missed header, chance in, Vivas! Wide to the right. And the ball magnet that Sebastian Vivas is, had the right idea, seeking his 12th goal in all competitions. And handles that bounce beautifully. I mean, that is quintessential ball handling abilities and control by the Argentinian international. Vivas. Seemingly the last hope of attack for Tormenta. Jackson Corey went down momentarily. Doyle trying to switch the field with Tunbridge. In the face of Callum Johnson and Frank Ross wearing 11 and 12. Struggled to move it forward. Low block here from one Knox. Not wanting to take any risks, protecting their keeper at all costs. Fernandez protecting in the corner. Goal kick. He's battling there with Niall Watson. Good sportsmanship there. To give credit to Niall Watson. Truly is living the dream, he said. Growing up, his dream was to be a footballer in America. Loves creating and scoring goals and has been a big part of the chances for Tormenta. Again, they have not seen a ball clear the end line between the sticks. Gerbe taking his time. Kept in by Stretch. Kelly avoided running into Doyle. Punted back. Thorne able to control. Tunbridge. Taking it himself. Thorne. Back to Doyle. Thorne. Back to Doyle. Inside to Tunbridge. A couple of quick touches. Collision there. Nice sliding challenge by Sean O'Hearn. Tunbridge is down. And head official Fevzi Demirhan blows the whistle. As you can see, James Thomas, Jordan Skelton checking on Tunbridge. Really good job here of working toward the box, but collides with Sean O'Hearn. Tunbridge on the ground. We hope he's okay. You see the pivotal part of the attack that he can be. On the previous build, helped work the ball to the right side, took it back, crossed it himself. And Tormenta relies on close touches when building the attack. And to have a guy like him who can be quick with his feet and move without the ball just as well as he does with the ball. He's a pivotal player. And even though there's not a goal on the board to show for Tormenta's efforts, he's a big part of why they've had the opportunities to score tonight. Tunbridge still down. You can see Jake Dangler looking on, wearing that captain's band. Signed that one-year deal to remain with Tormenta. The Baltimore native getting some quick hydration. Again, class act sportsmanship shown by one Knox. You've got 4 players over there checking on Tunbridge. Jackson Corey discussing the game plan for the final minutes with Taviel Dalmeida. Dalmeida checking in late in the second half. Corey most likely will get to play the full 45. And helped up is Tunbridge. Viva's providing some assistance. Again, we hope Tunbridge is okay. Sean O'Hearn giving him a quick touch, letting him know that he hopes he's okay. Again, we wish our best to Mason Tunbridge, as it was a tough collision at the edge of the box with Sean O'Hearn. So Vivas checks back in after helping his teammate off. And it's a drop ball for one Knox. Don't miss a moment of the Ibises in action in 2025. Tormenta FC season tickets are now available. With your season pass, you'll enjoy exclusive benefits, including priority seating, special events, and access to unique luxury matchday experiences and perks. Whether you're a diehard fan or a newcomer to the game, there's no better way to support the beautiful game than by becoming a part of the Tormenta family. Hurry! Season tickets are selling fast. Head to www.tormentafc.com/TormentaFC season tickets or email ticketing at tormentafc.com to grab yours today. eFootball 2024 is here. Live your dream, rep your team, and play as your favorite USL Championship club. eFootball is free to play. Download now. Throw in for James Thomas. One Knox clinging to a 1-0 lead, courtesy of Jordan Skelton. Josh Lill with you as we near the final moments of the conclusion of group play in the Jägermeister Cup. And if this result holds, Union Omaha would earn the 4th wild card spot based on goals scored. Final minute of play. Here's Dalmeida. Obviously pending stoppage time. Stretch. Back to Dangler. Dangler on the ground through the middle. Nice quick touch by Doyle. Vivas taken down, calling for a free kick. And Tormenta's going to have a chance. Just outside the arc. In a match and in a tournament, or in a competition I should say, where Tormenta has struggled to prevent the opponent from scoring late in matches. They have a chance to change the narrative and score late. Courtesy of that guy, Sebastian Vivas. Always a threat. You see Jake Dangler at the spot, Connor Doyle behind. Dangler discussing 7 minutes of stoppage time. The Ibises will have a chance. Dangler to take the free kick. Fires wide to the right. But nonetheless, a great opportunity, all starting with the creation and the creativity of Sebastian Vivas. Dangler with a good job of getting that ball through the line of defense. Gary Bay calling for his team to back up. Gets plenty of leg under that one. More of a punt than a boot, as it barely made it to the center line. Bouncing ball, header, down goes Castro. Callum stretch, and a tightrope keep on that far line. Doyle, spinning ball, Thomas, settled down by the Stockton, California native. Eager for his 4th shutout in cup play and his 5th overall this year. What makes this team going forward so dangerous, well, Knox, in terms of League One play, is the fact that they have 2 incredible keepers to go to. But Drew Romig tonight has been tested. Again, when you earn a save package in the middle of the match, the odds are you're doing something right. Five shots on target by one Knox this evening. 4 saves made by Romig. Tormenta on pace to win possession for their 3rd consecutive Jägermeister Cup match. It'd be the 5th out of their 8 matches. Again, an area where Ian Cameron has wanted to put focus. That ball goes up high. Stavros Zaracostas calling for a handball against Jackson Corey. Fevzi Demirhan didn't see. We play on. Again, Tormenta has put together solid builds, but just not quite those shot on target numbers that you would like to see. Almeida with the accidental takedown. Now in the 4th minute of stoppage time. Again, Dalmeida with the foul. Player down for 1 Knox. Trainer taking a look. You have to understand, it's important to stay hydrated. I mean, it's 81 degrees, and the sun has set in Statesboro, Georgia. Cramps are a reality. That's Sean O'Hearn getting looked at by the trainer. Been a big part of the back line tonight, attempting to preserve yet another shutout for this One Knox team. It would be 12 consecutive shutouts for Illich and company if the result holds. So Ahern coming off with a limp, and we hope he's okay. But that'll happen when you play 94 minutes. Great effort by him tonight. Sievert Haugli checking in. So Haugli will have appeared in all 24 matches this year, but this being the only non-start of the year for the Norway International. So you can imagine with the injury to O'Hearn that there will be a little more than 7 minutes of stoppage time. Tormenta fans eager to see the ball put in play. Have a chance here to tie, but they'll have to gain possession back from One Knox. Up next for both these teams on September 14th, it'll be a 2-week break for South Georgia Tormenta FC. They travel to the Pacific Northwest to take on Spokane Velocity FC. As for One Knox, just 6 days off, they will host Charlotte Independence. Knox has 7 games remaining in league play. Just 6 for Tormenta, both in the playoff race. Tormenta sitting in that 8th seed spot, 1 point above 9th seed Chattanooga. Knoxville just 4 points out from the top spot with 24. Pending results of Omaha and Madison next week, they could jump into second. So that's what lies ahead for both these teams. Stretch to Hassan. Corey. Back and forth with Vivas. Corey resets to Doyle. Former USL League One champ. Finds Corey. Good chance outside. Cross by Hassan on the ground. Vivas, the team's leading goal scorer. Right at the hands of Johan Garibay, who is minutes away from securing his 5th shutout this year. Hassan on his first pro contract, making his 11th appearance this year. His cross found the One Knox keeper. High arcing kick. Thomas goes down. Hassan with the foul. And James Thomas is in a bit of pain. Angelo Kelly there to check on him, as well as head coach Ilya Illich, seeking his 2nd win. And is on pace to start his head coaching career.
Yellow card issued to Tormenta FC number 5.
Al-Sadiq Hassan shown the yellow card. A little too aggressive there. Reckless foul on James Thomas. Castro off Hassan. Romy going quickly. This could be the final push for Tormenta. Can they send this match to penalties? Or will One Knox hold on? Johnson has that taken away by Stretch. Here come the Ibises. They scored in the 7th minute of stoppage time against Hailstorm. On the ground to Garibay. Figured we were talking a little bit about deja vu earlier in this match. Might as well bring it up. Dean Cameron, desperate for some late game heroics. Keeper to keeper it goes. Almeida. headed into the middle of the field. A foul there. And that is the final. Jackson Corey, not satisfied with the ending, thought his team deserved one last chance, but they won't get it. One Knox escapes with a 1-0 victory. All it took was a Jordan Skelton goal early in the first half to put this one away. And the group stage of the Jägermeister Cup has concluded. And Save of the Game, brought to you by Vision Source, goes to Drew Romig. You can see Rodolfo Castro creating from nothing, firing that between 4 defenders, and Romig in the right spot at the right time. His efforts were heroic, but not enough to win. Again, one Knox in the final match of Jägermeister Cup group play. Takes it 1-0. Again, Josh Lill with you on ESPN Plus. Highlights and stats coming up next.
Hi, I'm Michelle Smith-Lake from Kids World Learning Center here in Statesboro, Georgia. Let us take care of all of your child care needs here at Kids World Learning Center, from your infants all the way to your after-schoolers. We also have a summer camp and holiday camp for those older children. And we have our brand new bus for our field trips, for the children to have fun and to learn and to explore new things all around our beautiful county. Thank you for trusting us with your most prized possessions.
Optum Health System's commitment to you has not changed. Unmatched safety and compassionate care. Others may talk about the new normal, but at Optum Health System we've always provided high-quality, personalized care safely. If you have recently delayed your care, we want to reassure you we are prepared to care for you. Our absolute commitment to safe, high-quality, personalized care is stronger than ever. We welcome you back to Optum Health System.
I need to try it first.
Jägermeister is proud to be the presenting sponsor of the inaugural USL Jägermeister Cup. Take a shot at glory and celebrate the magic of this exciting new tournament all year long. Please drink responsibly. Final score from Tormenta Stadium, 1-0. One Knox was victorious, again, in the final match of group play in the Jägermeister Cup, courtesy of Jordan Skelton, the lone goal coming back in the 18th minute. And taking a look at the highlights from this match, it was low scoring, but plenty of great chances throughout these 90-plus minutes. Starting off early, it is the goal by Jordan Skelton. Off the corner kick by Gio Calixtro. Perfectly placed pass and an even better finish to beat Drew Romig in the bottom left corner. The captain secures his second goal on the season in all competitions. Then a little bit of reckless play by John Garibay. Finds Mason Tunbridge, nearly makes Knoxville pay on the far side of the net. And then a little bit of a controversy. Richard Ballard collides with Preston Kilwine. Yellow cards issued to both sides, especially since Preston Kilwine shoved Ballard down. Then out of nowhere, Richard Ballard getting an opportunity on chance and a magnificent save made by Romig. And then save of the game, Rodolfo Castro through traffic, fires one on the left side of the net, saved by Romig. And yet the final save made by the Virginia native was fantastic, preventing Kingsford Ejay from a chance. And a diving save made by Garibay there off the header of Jake Dangler to preserve the shutout. It's the 12th shutout in all competitions for One Knox. They head into the final stretch of the season, like Tormenta, hoping to make the USL League One playoffs. 7 games left for One Knox, 6 left for Tormenta. Knox heads into that play, coming off of a Jägermeister Cup win. For Josh Lill and our entire crew on ESPN Plus, we thank you for tuning in tonight. Drive home safely and enjoy the rest of your